Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Thursday, June 5th. We're heading in for, I believe, day 17, could it be, of the U.S. versus Sean Combs trial. It's starting a little later today, and so we've managed to get a few things done, including writing a story about the Diddy doc at the Civil Division, in which his former security guard, Joseph Sherman, sued Graves, who sued Combs and Sherman and others for a alleged sexual assault. Well, Sherman countersued, in a sense, for defamation and was lost. This was dismissed, and in fact, there's going to be some sanctions. We put the order up. You can find it on Inner City Press and Patreon. But I digress. The criminal case is rising. Yesterday, Frank Piazza, the video expert paid by the government, $295 an hour, and they went round and round. And the defense, had him narrated again and again. Not sure if it was that smart. Then there was Bana, who was dangled off the balcony. Now, Nicole Westmoreland did a pretty effective cross, pretty aggressive. Basically, she came right out and said, "Are you lying? Are you lying?" Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative. But that is the question. If you're going to plead not guilty and you have these witnesses saying you did these things, either they're lying or you're lying, right? Unless, of course, there's a legal dispute about you did do the thing, but it doesn't constitute RICO, which is the thing that's going to come up. I did a podcast. I think it's an NBC station based in Tampa, but you'll find it, Rooted in Progress. It was quite fun. So there's that. That's what you do when you have a little bit of time off. And we're working on week 4 of this trial, because there continue to be ridiculous disinformation, including that Brad Pitt testified in the trial, quoting Inner City Press. We never reported that. What happened is that one of the events in the trial involved, at least initially, the premiere of a Brad Pitt film killing them softly. So I think these things are AI. I think they just pick up on mentions of people and then turn it into that they testified. I think they do it for just monetary, filthy lucre reasons. In any event, we're going in, and today the big one is Jane. And today the issue is whether there'll be a new order trying to tell people how to keep pseudonym in place. Here's one way: don't put up the wrong exhibits on the screen. Once you do, that's that. But we're going to abide by every rule. I totally believe in that, but I also believe that people have a right to know what happens in court. So it's a balance, but it's a balance I think we're, well on the side of. There's a guy in a Beckham Jr. jersey coming up. I don't know if he's connected to the case or not. We'll have to see. There's a lot of people out here that we keep talking to. Now, there's some serious immigration cases. On the retail level, Yosan Chung of Colombia, Judge Buchwald gave the U.S. Attorney's Office a week to figure out if ICE was willing to serve her the notice to her lawyers and to provide her a notice of the notice to appear. Well, no is the answer. They will not, and they won't show it until she's arrested. So they're still gunning. It's not surprising, because at the wholesale level, the Trump administration, since yesterday's vlog, has announced a 12-country travel ban. Now, it's more modified than the one he tried in the first term. He's not canceling visas that have already been given, but there's sure to be litigation, and it's supposed to go into place June 9th. So we're going to be covering that litigation as well. We'll also cover the United Nations with not just no support from them. They don't answer any questions, including about their own employees accused of corruption. So we get credible reports. We ask the UN in writing, and they won't answer. Well, then the employee is mad, but they need to work for an organization that can at least answer questions, since they're taking public money. Anyway, you can see the scene out here. It's 90 degrees in New York. So now the tents that initially were for rain are now for heat. But we're going in. Inner City Press.